Hello, gamers and everybody else. This is not going to be a gaming video today because I have decided. Apparently, I've already watched some of these videos, which I do not recall at all. I do not remember this at all. So we're going to watch this again now, because apparently this is like a religion, Christianity, analog horror series. I don't know. Now, I love analog horror. I was raised Catholic as well. And I have read there's literally a Bible on my fucking shelf right now. I'm not Christian, but I was raised Catholic. So anyway, so we're going to watch this. And I'm interested to see what is going on here. This is Spanish, which I know a portion of, somewhat. So let's watch this now. That's really creepy music. I don't like that at all. That's disconcerting.
I have no control. My arms become stiff. My legs paralyzed. And then she takes over.
Okay. 24 seconds in, I'm such a fucking yapper. Okay, anyway, so we've got this very notable tree here. The image that brings to mind is the Garden of Eden with the fucking tree of the knowledge of good and evil that they're all banned from eating from. I'm not. I can't think of a whole lot of instances in the Bible but like the paralyzed thing does bring to mind. I know there was I think it was a paralyzed man in the Bible who Jesus banished the demons from. There was someone with some kind of like inability to walk or something who it was like that because they were possessed by a demon, and Jesus banished the demon from within them, and they could like walk again. So that's what I think this makes me think demonic possession, which it really could be. That's in okay. That's in yellow text. Okay.
Is like a venom. It stings my skin.
Huh.
It flows through my veins. It burns.
Okay. Right. So this looks like this is to me resembles the common depictions of Mother Mary from the Bible, Jesus's mother, because she's usually depicted with like the kind of like long face and the hair, like at least in the Catholic artwork and shit that I saw a lot as a kid, like at the church that I went to, she had like that kind of like hair parting. And this looks like a woman, and Mary is really the only woman that is depicted or like referenced frequently and recurringly in the Bible. So I imagine this is probably Mary. And then the references to that, like that really does sound like demonic possession, but in the Bible, Satan is usually referred to as like in the English translation, because the Bible was not originally written in English, he's usually referred to as a man or something like with masculine. So because there was it's not in the Christian Bible, but in I think it was in some Jewish versions of the Bible, there is a woman, Lilith, who is associated with like demons and hell, because it's not my copy of the Bible doesn't mention her in Genesis at least, but supposedly it goes that in some versions of the story, Lilith was Adam's first wife, and she I can't remember exactly what it was that she did, but she like refused to obey him or something like that, and then they sent her to hell, and she became like sort of like a demon of like most often she's not referenced much like at all in like contemporary pop culture or anything, but the few times I've seen her reference, or in like religious theological texts, but when I have seen her referenced, it usually is like around like lust, like she's like kind of like a demon of lust or whatever. But anyway, so that maybe it's her possessing Mary, which would make sense. What the okay. I don't run. Alright, anyway. Proditio. I don't know what that word means in Spanish. Okay, yeah, this is for sure. This has got to be Mary. Because Mary is always, she's got like the brown eyes, and that's the Mary hairstyle that I've always seen in like, all the paintings and shit of her. You promised me a good life, you promised me fortune. Okay. See, the issue here is that I don't know Japanese. Okay. Please, I really hope someone has translated it in the comments, because I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, well, no one seems to have done that. No, fuck. Okay. Is it in the caption? Featuring the haiku. Oh shit! Okay, hang on. So that okay, I can probably Google the English translation of this. Hang on. Summer betrayed spring haiku English. Fuck, that's not on there. Okay, shit. Maybe if I put the person's... That is not how you spell infinite. Hang on. Fuck, that's not even the... It's indefinite. I wish I could read. Okay. No, it's... That, okay, that was a... That did... There's fuck all there. Alright. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. It's literally right here. Okay. Yep. Fantastic. Thank you. From the sun to the... Hot from the sun to the sea, summer betrayed spring. Okay. Interesting. I don't... Okay. Because spring is like fucking the associated with the season of life or whatever. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. But that was for sure Mary at the start. This is an interesting thumbnail as well. Oh, fuck, okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, that's Mary. That is the clothing that Mary wears. With the blue, like, thing and the white kind of robes. Like, every painting and shit... Every church that I have ever been to, she's wearing some shit like this, and it's, like, blue and it's whatever. So, okay, I don't know why Mary's hanging herself. She doesn't usually do that. But, okay... Also, the blood on the hands is, fuck, as well, because there was a statue, there was a statue of Mary that people proclaimed it was like a miracle because it used to cry blood. I think, if I recall correctly, it was like a statue of Mary and it used to occasionally cry blood, and they couldn't find... they couldn't find a DNA match for it from any of the church goers or like the people who worked there, if I recall correctly. Let me look this up. Because I swear to God that happened. Yeah, it was like the weeping statue. He went on trial. Oh, but there was a guy who went on trial for faking... Oh, yeah, so a guy like, faked it. Okay, that's really funny. I thought that I swear to God they couldn't find a DNA match for it, but apparently they did, and I misremembered. Anyway, but that's an interesting, because that's a shit that happened. You can look that up. And anyway, the blood on the hands is interesting because when Jesus was crucified, they stuck a nail through both his palms. So that's probably, so this has got to be Mary then. For sure, I'm so certain. And I think this probably is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Are they playing... Why is the Ave Maria in the map? Okay.
She then latched itself onto my back.
I don't like that.
I am its servant now.
Oh, Okay, so that has got to be Mary. And that feels like it's referencing like some kind of demonic possession, with the like it's feeding off me now. I mean, we could go in a more morbid direction and be like, oh, that's Jesus when she was pregnant with him. But that, I think I might, the Catholic Church would probably not be happy with me if I said that. So let's go demonic possession, because that is what I didn't mean to unpause this, but when it's mentioned like the paralysis in the first video, I feel like this is referencing some kind of demonic possession, which is interesting because it could be like Mary herself being possessed. I don't know if that's even possible, considering she's like the mother of God, but because it could also be like some kind of demon like wearing the face of Mary and then going around and saying shit, because that they did do that kind of thing where they like demons in the Bible, if I remember right. Sometimes they will like try to appear to you as like something that they know you'll like listen to, like they'll try to convince you to do shit by like lying, like if there's someone who like really respects like their mother or something, then the demon may appear to them as their mother and be like, you should mass murder people, or like some dumb shit like that. So it could be like a demon using Mary's face to like spread nonsense or whatever. The messenger angel. This Rosa mocked the Annunciation. Okay, I don't know who Rosa is. The messenger angel though, that is Gabriel. The angel Gabriel is generally that is the archangel that told Mary that she was going to have Jesus, and he is generally considered to be the main guy who tells humanity what God wants to inform us of. Because like, I guess God can't speak to us ourselves. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have like a phone or anything. I don't know. But so like Gabriel's like the guy who delivers God's emails to us, if that makes sense, because like that's his job as an archangel, if I remember right. So I'm gonna bet that the messenger angel is referring to Gabriel in some way, because that's his thing. Okay, that's interesting, because when Jesus was crucified, they did stab him, but that was in the ribs. And I can't think of anything off the top of my head where there was like a specific wound to the chest, or that it was like explicitly mentioned as someone had a wound, was like attacked. Oh. It could, because I haven't read all of the Bible, but that could be referring to some of the shit that happened in the like the book of Samuel, because there was a lot of like violence and shit in there, or it could be like it could be a reference to a lot of fucking things. You would, if you haven't read the Bible, you would be surprised at the amount of violence that's happening in there. But that does bring to mind the Spear of Longinus, where they stabbed Jesus in the ribs. If you've ever seen a picture or like a sculpture of Jesus where he's got like a laceration on his, like near the front, but in his like rib cage, that is where they stabbed him. So that's what that brings to mind. But I wouldn't ever describe that wound as being in the chest. I can't think of anything. It's definitely happened at some point, but fucking and wearing white, obviously, like that. Most biblical figures are depicted wearing white because that's like the holy color of fucking God or whatever. The lady, that's interesting. Okay, is it actually an angel though? Okay, so hang on. That Dolores is, I'm pretty sure in some renditions of the Spanish Bible, Dolores is how Mary is named. They call her Dolores in the Spanish Bible, which is, okay, that's interesting. The mentioning of roses as well, and then in the caption it says, Rosa mocked the Annunciation. So, okay, that's... If we're gonna go, so I would imagine that the mention specifically of roses is got something to do with this Rosa mentioned here, who I imagine probably is some sort of figure adjacent to like Lilith, like some kind of demonic woman, because Satan usually is referred to as like a man. The mention of the name Dolores though, using that specifically because that is I think it was Spanish. I'm not sure. It might be a different one, but that is a name that people refer to Mary as, which is interesting. Okay, she has a plan for you. I don't like that. That's ominous. For real, damn. That looks like it could be Jesus. No, because Jesus has facial hair. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that much at all, to be honest. That is Mary's face. So whatever that is, I don't think that was an actual angel. I am not who it seems. I'm aware of that. You're not Mary. I can tell. Mary doesn't do this shit. She made me do this to you. Okay. I was exiled from the... Okay. Ooh, okay. So... Because the only person that I can think of off the top of my head that is generally considered within Christianity to have been exiled from heavens is Lucifer and the other angels who were like with him and who supported him in his fucking nonsense that he was doing. So I imagine that this is Mary, and somehow Mary has been like possessed or something, and has been made to. So she's been made to, said she made me do this to you. So she's done something to another person. Then okay. Okay. What I reckon is that fucking Rosa person has somehow possessed Mary. Or something like that, and then Mary's, or maybe the Rosa person has been like using Mary's face to do shit, and then Mary has been blamed and has been exiled from heaven. I don't know, but because that's if we're taking it literally. It could be metaphorically. You're her plan. Through you, she is able to... To what? Okay. Okay, alright, cool. That does fit with like the biblical depiction of demons, because the way that demons work in the Bible is they try to tempt you into doing shit. They don't usually do it themselves. They'll try to get you to sin for them. Kianetis, that is, who are you? Fuck, I love how my shit is just so like My fucking computer's not very good. Let's not bring up my tabs. Okay, please make her stop. Alright, that's... She was banished. El encuentro es muy doloroso. Fuck, okay. I know what that means. I need to... oh. El encuentro es muy doloroso. That's like the... I know doloroso is like... fuck, what's the word for it? It's like morose or like melancholy. It's I can't think of what the exact English translation is, but it's like there was a specific word for it that doloroso. We're gonna ignore that because that was embarrassing. There's a specific word that doloroso is usually translated to in English, and I can't fucking remember which one it was. But it's like sad, like morose, like melancholy, and then it's the meeting. Oh, the encounter is very painful. I may be okay. That is humiliating. I may be thinking of a different word when I think of doloroso, because I've heard it. Okay, hang on. I need to look this up because that's humiliating. I swear to God, there was a different word. Yeah, it was like distressing. Fuck. That's actually so. Okay, hang on. I'm not having this. Fuck. I need everyone to know that I'm not an idiot. Fuck. Wait. Okay, hang on. I need a reputable source to prove that I'm not a twat. Yeah, distressing, causing pain, you know. What fucking word was I talking about then? Hang on. What word was I thinking of? Oh. That's actually embarrassing. Shit. No, this is actually important to me because that's like, oh, fuck, I hate, fuck my life. This, oh. Triste. I was not triste. I wasn't thinking of fucking triste. Piss off. Oh. Where's my... Hang on. Where's the thesaurus? Fuck off. Don't do this to me. Oh. Oh, it was probably desesperación, man. Or desánimo. Fuck. Oh no, it was fucking desolado. That was what I was thinking of, not fucking doloroso. It was desolado. Fuck! That's humiliating. Okay, which one was that? Oh, that's embarrassing. It was... Okay, anyway. That's okay, so that's the encounter is very painful. Not... Because desolado and fucking doloroso, they're not the same. Anyway, fuck. I can never let my Mexican friends watch this video. They're gonna fucking bully me so bad. From the garden, okay? Garden of Eden, obviously. My time has come, I will run. Interesting. I fucking hate this ad. Like, the music, the song they use in this actually pissed me off now because I've seen this fucking ad so many times. It actually drives me mental. Okay, so my buffoonery aside, and remembering the wrong word. Now, who are you? And then the encounter was very painful. So that's I would imagine that's whoever is being possessed meeting whatever is doing the possessing, obviously, because what the fuck else would it be? Did my fucking thing reset? Oh no, it didn't. I just I'm a fucking idiot. No, I'm frazzled now. I'm embarrassed because I got the word wrong. I need to. Oh, fuck. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, that's an eclipse. Now, the part... Okay, so when Jesus was crucified, there was a solar eclipse like this. So I think that's what this probably is referring to. Or is referencing. Alright. So that's interesting. Once the moon had birthed the sun, the book of Revelations will come last. The book of Revelations is about how the end of the world and the fucking rapture and that. I can't remember if there was a specific passage mentioning some kind of solar eclipse or whatever. There might have been. It's been a while since I've read Revelations. For one is destined to arrive soon and prepare salvation for mankind. That's the kind of shit that they were saying about Jesus, is that he will save humanity and whatever. A cloud will burn and reveal an eye, one that sees and foresees everything. Prepare for the moon will birth again to a lady that will retrieve the eye from the sky. I can't think of a specific Bible thing referencing that. Maybe this might be an original piece of law, which is interesting. So, let's continue. Okay, I don't like that. She stole the moon from the Lady of the Apocalypse. Don't believe her lies. Or do not believe... Look at what she did to me. Are you going to show us what she did to you exactly? Look at... Okay, well, I'm not seeing a lot. I'm such a fucking asshole. I'm so sorry. She made you red. That's crazy. I'm such a prick. Okay, this is the same tree as the first video. So that... oh, fuck, okay. I stood barefoot. I watched the light. A serpent strikes, unaware that it bit. Alright, so Satan in the Bible is usually associated with snakes. So that's probably that. The unaware that it bit, though, is interesting. The serpent stood higher and taller than me. The serpent shines its light and burns my eyes. Someone warned me about the serpent. I think he also got deceived by the serpent who speaks. Okay, so there's a he now. The first man in the series. Oh my god. I mean, I can see how that might correlate, because in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, when Adam and Eve eat the apple, Eve eats it first, and then she tells Adam to, and Adam's like, oh, okay, because that's the thing. I've seen some people like depict it as like, oh my god, Eve did this on purpose to sabotage Adam or whatever. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. In the Bible, the snake came up and he was like, "Hey Eve, you should give this apple a shot," you know. And Eve was like, "But God didn't want me to." And the snake was like, "Who cares?" And Eve was like, "Good point." So she eats the apple, and then Adam comes along and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I just ate an apple." And Adam's like, "But God said not to." And Eve was like, "Yeah, but it tastes really good here." And Adam's like, "Good point, okay." And he ate, like, there was no manipulation involved. He just did that. He was just like, "Okay, cool, sounds great." Like it's so, I don't know why people, it's not like a common thing, but I have seen people act like Eve like manipulated and forced him. No, she didn't. She didn't like fucking peer pressure him into doing that. She was just like, "Do you want to eat it?" And he was like, "Yeah." Like, it's not that deep. But so that someone warned me about the serpent. That reminds me of that kind of. It's not like a very one-to-one correlation, but you know, I think he also got deceived by the serpent who speaks. So that, because the structure of that, someone warned me about the serpent. I think he also got deceived by the serpent who speaks. What? So this, whoever this is, he's presumably been deceived by that serpent in the past and is now trying to warn the speaker about the serpent. So I would really like to know who the fuck this dude is, honestly. Someone saved me from this curse, yet anyone who tries, she prepares their okay. Huh. And then there's "I am so sorry, blank, blank, blank," in the caption. I don't like this. Oh, I fucking hate this music. Okay, hang on. So that's Samuel. That is definitely, that says Samuel. Which Samuel, there's a book, in the Bible there is the book of Samuel, which is written by the prophet Samuel, the book of Samuel, if I remember correctly, goes over the prophet Samuel's life, and then it goes over the lives of like David. Everyone's heard of David and Goliath, so it includes David and Goliath. That's where that is, and then additionally David's like life as he is in like this fucking kingdom or whatever, and that's the book of Samuel. I remember that's the one where Bathsheba is. I'm pretty sure that's where Bathsheba is, and then that's also where King, whatever the fuck his name is, I forgot, his son kills him and then has sex with like 10 of his concubines as like a fucking revenge, and he also has like a fuck ton of just like random children everywhere. So that, okay, because the stuff in the book of Samuel is largely about like familial betrayal and that kind of shit. So okay, Samuel, and then this looks like it could be a K or like an R, and then I would imagine E, and then okay, that's an M, and that looks like it might be an A, so that might be like a Mary. Dolores apologizes to her. Okay, so our protagonist is named Dolores. So okay, that whatever, that makes sense. This looks like it's like Enez. That could be INEZ. So that and because this is also, there has been Spanish used in this series prior to this, so I would imagine that says Martinez. I don't know. I can't read what those other names are, but that's definitely Samuel. The fuck, what am I supposed to be looking at? What's in the fucking red circle? Can't see shit. I'm kind of scared to see. She's here. Fuck off. Messenger Angel 2. You are correct, Dolores. Okay, hang on. That's Morse code. I don't know Morse code. A woman's head deformed beyond recognition. Alright. That sounds delightful. I'm so excited to see where that goes. Fuck me. Okay, this is the same. Okay, that's the same fucker that we saw in the other messenger angel. This is not Gabriel, by the way. I've never seen a depiction of Gabriel that looks like this. This looks like Mary, or it looks like Jesus without his beard. Because Jesus is usually depicted with his beard and like fucking moustache and shit. Because he's like, whatever. It could be Gabriel. I don't think so though. Because Gabriel is never depicted with the bloody hands and the wound in his chest. So I don't know who the fuck this is. Yes, Dolores, you are correct. Bitch about what? Elaborate. Okay, hang on. Hold on a minute. Let's go. Why is my thing not... Okay, there we go. You are correct. And so what does it say there after this? Okay, so that said I got deceived by Rosa. So then Rosa has to be the serpent. So I imagine Rosa is... Okay, so because it was mentioned, the serpent deceives, and then deceived by Rosa. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Rosa is the serpent who has been deceiving people. And given that the serpent is always in the Bible, it is almost every single time it is it's some form of like Satan or like demon come to like convince you to sin. Okay, so whoever has been deceived by Dolores has clearly, presumably, oh yeah, and then it says by the serpent. So they must have done something. So she's convinced them to do something that's like sucks. Okay, that's hell, judging by the fire and brimstone of hell. Blah, blah, blah. The woman who intervened. Okay, interesting. Who, thou shall not intervene to things she has not permitted you to. Interesting. So okay, apparently there's going to be Morse code at some point. There were hashtags instead of spaces. She did not beg for forgiveness now. She can't breathe. Her head was mangled like that of a wild... Okay. Sick. Alright. I'm really not... I don't like the repeated references to, like, head being mangled. Oh, fuck, Suzanne... Okay, hang on. I will get to that later. The woman who intervened. This is the same fucking tree. I don't know what's with this tree. I don't know if this is like the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, or because Mary was hanging on this earlier. A woman fell down to her knees. Okay. Rosa didn't like it. For the woman speaks of the truth. Okay. So okay, so this is the Morse code then, where she did not beg for forgiveness. Oh fuck, okay. So this woman knelt, she knelt for some fucking reason, and then Rosa apparently has like beat the shit out of her or something. All right, fantastic. Fuck off. I hate these ads. I hate YouTube ads. Piss me off. Alright, we've got another video titled the woman. Okay, this is the woman who intervened too. Okay. So this is probably I'm willing to bet that this is corpse. Headless corpse. Ooh, that is not Verita Sanchez. Okay, so that it has to be one of the people named here then. I'm willing to bet. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click that. Alright, well anyway, now that we're here. So let's go back to the part where okay. Something okay. Okay, never mind, that's not one of the people in this video because there's no V there. Alright, I'm a twat, my bad. Verita Sanchez. Fantastic. Who are you, Verita Sanchez? I'm so thirsty, I need a fucking drink. Okay, so she knelt then. Verita Sanchez is the one who knelt, presumably also the one who got... Her soul was claimed by the serpent who stood tall. Into her mouth she walked to feed the lady thirsty for souls. Huh. Okay. What the... Okay, hang on. What the hell was that? What was this? What... Okay, they can't see fuck all. Oh, hang on a minute. That's a newspaper article. A corpse of a woman was reported by individuals. The woman allegedly started to warn about a lady. A small crowd was in the field due to an alleged angel apparition. The lady's head just vanished according to eyewitnesses. Well... Oh, fuck. Hang on. My thing stopped recording. Shit. That's not what we want. Fuck me. Alright, I'm gonna have to edit that. Fuck. Okay, anyway. Oh, why would it do this to me? Okay, well that was that red screen with the text was what I just read out. Verita Sanchez. Okay, so Verita Sanchez is the person. Okay, so she's the one who like just got fucking killed. Dolores. Okay. See, this looks like they've taken like a face on like a Mary painting and they put it in different clothes. So, okay, so Dolores may not be like the Mary, but it is interesting that they've named her Dolores. I am receiving visitations from an angel and a lady. The angel appeared to me and told me that I'm part of a wonderful... Yeah, so this is paralleling Mary and Jesus. Okay, so that's sick. Okay, this is Morse code, and then this seems to be the translation of it. Miracle. A woman named Dolores has been experiencing visitations from a lady named Rosa. Dolores is said to be experiencing visitations from an angel, a miracle indeed. A heavenly being has set its focus on earth. Oh, that's the text at the end. Where's the Morse code then? The description. The angel appeared to me like in the Annunciation. A lady appears to me in the same sweetness of the Virgin Mary. She whose name is Rosa has come. She prepares salvation for mankind. I don't believe that. Oh, okay. So this is not the tree. This is just a field that she's okay. Does she? Right. And what were those instructions exactly? I don't... No, okay. So... Okay. Yeah, that's Rosa. Fantastic. Okay, so that is now if this was real, this would be considered extremely sacrilegious because the mother is either, depending on which genre you go for, the mother of humankind is either Eve or it's Mary. So if this would be considered very rude and that sacrilegious. It's fantastic, awesome. Oh yeah, and then this is that shit that was at the fuck off. I hate these ads. Piss me off.
It's not clean unless it's
No description has been added to this video. Sick. Is it 2 minutes? Okay. Alright, so that. That is, okay, that's what Mary wears. That is what Mary wears. So this Rosa person is like taking Mary's appearance. She's wearing, excuse me, I had to. She's taken the appearance of Mary. So this is a demon. This is literally, this is a demon. This is a demon, guys. Given the roses, which are usually associated with like lust, and Lilith's association with lust, I'm willing to bet that this is meant to be like a parallel figure to Lilith, if not Lilith herself. I do like the visuals in this. This goes hard. This is an interesting series. My child, allow me to enter your life. You're my vessel, through you, salvation of mankind is possible. No, that's a demon. That is a demon going to possess you. My heart promises you good life and fortune. As long as you submit to me, I am your mother. No, you're... Okay. So I fuck off.
Mother,
Why do you sound like me? Fuck. It is destiny to be bound together. Fuck, I know. You'll be my vessel, and I will be you. Oh, that is demon. It's demonic possession. Why would? No. That is legit. That is literally demonic possession. What is your name, lady? Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, hang on. Alright, let me turn my brightness up and see if I can decipher this. Why the fuck does my thing stop recording every time I full screen it? My lord. Okay. Fuck me. Alright, so I have to fucking try to decipher this through this half screen. Oh, okay. Is it gonna get clearer like at all? Or is it just... Okay, this is alright. I was the one who refused, and I deserved... Does that say Eve? I deserved Eve. Banished from the garden, now I stand here, powered by his creation. Okay. I deceived Eve. Okay. So that's Rosa then. So Rosa is probably Satan, I imagine. Sick. That makes sense though. Oh fuck. Through the bloodline of Eve I shall corrupt their faith. True something I will... Okay, hang on. My time has come, I will reign. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so that is pretty, like, classic Satan activities. So she's probably Satan. I would bet all the money in my bank account that Rosa is either Satan or she's like an agent of Satan. Susanna, okay. The thing with Susanna, right, is that there is there's a shorter story in the Bible that is often left out, and it's generally considered to be part of the Apocrypha, which is like, I forgot what the name of the actual story is, but it's a woman called Susanna, and this woman Susanna, she's married, whatever, and one day she's like having a bath, and these two dudes, because there's these two like older corrupt like fellas in a community that I can't remember what their title was, but they were like important. And one day they jump out of the trees and they're like, Susanna, if you don't have sex with us, we're going to tell everybody that you cheated on your husband. And because this was in like very early people times, cheating on your husband got you stoned to death. And so they were saying to her like, either you let us have sex with you, or we're gonna tell everyone that you cheated on your husband and you're gonna get stoned to death. And she was like, I'm not fucking you guys, I'm sorry. So then they fucked off, and they took her to fucking the equivalent of court, and they were like, we were watching her bathe. This is why we were doing that is irrelevant, but we were watching her bathe and she fucked some guy that was not her husband, and we saw this, and no one was like, hey, why were you watching her bathe? Everyone was just like, oh my god, how could she do this? Clearly clearly you two are being truthful. And she was like, I literally didn't. And everyone was like, prove it. For some reason, they didn't ask these two fucking old blokes to prove that she... Because they were the ones accusing her, but they weren't asked to prove anything. She was asked to prove that she didn't fuck some random guy. And it was a whole thing. And there was I forgot who exactly it was, but there was some fucker in the courtroom that was like, I can prove that she didn't do it. And he like summoned upon the fucking divine will of God, and he was like whipping out props and shit to be like, if she fucked this guy, then this branch would look different. It was like shit like that. And he did prove that she did not cheat on her husband, so she was not stoned to death, which is fantastic. Big Susanna win. I can't remember what happened to the two old fuckers, but that's that. But this story specifically is often included with the Apocrypha, which is like shit that's not usually included in the Bible. And sometimes the Apocrypha texts are considered like sacrilegious a little bit. So it's interesting that this woman is named Susanna specifically. She faced the lady on the third day. Okay, sick. Is Susanna like Verita, where they said fuck off and then got beheaded? Okay, I'm interested. I'm gonna subscribe to this. This is good shit as well. Like, I'm quite enjoying the art style, and the sound design of this. I quite like this. This is a solid series. Dolores, Susanna, why did you ask for me? Dolores, I don't think the lady is being honest. What are you talking about? Please trust me, how can a heavenly being ask you to worship them and not the Trinity? Susanna, have you lost your mind? That lady is a holy being. She told me she's from heaven. But what if she's lying? She's not. This is the last time I want you to talk about this. Dolores, please trust me, she's deceiving you. What about the church? What about it? Will you tell the church about the events? No, the lady asked me not to. Dolores. What? Just stop. I trust the lady with all my heart. What the fuck is that? What is that? What the fuck was that? Hello? I don't even know what animal that was. Where did you get this clip? Wait, what? that? What the fuck? Okay. Alright, anyway. Fuck, that caught me off guard. The lady did not like what Susanna told me. I told the lady to not hurt her. The lady was furious. She told me that I do not have any right to tell her what to do, especially if it is against her will. The lady told me that she wants to talk to Susanna, so she sent an angel to tell Susanna that in 3 days she will face the lady. There's so much... Okay. Alright, so the conversation where... Susanna's right, by the way. Okay, this is a PSA to anyone watching this. If you suddenly get some, like, random woman that you're seeing that appears out of nowhere and is like... If this happens and this woman is saying to you, I'm a holy being, you need to worship me. You need to do things for me because I'm holy and I'm from heaven, blah, blah, blah. Do not believe this, okay? This is not true. It's not... what's happening, right, is either this is a demon lying to you or you are having schizophrenic symptoms and you need to see a psychologist. So, if actually in general, if you are ever hearing like voices or some shit or like seeing anything that is saying to you or any person that is saying to you, I'm like I am a religious holy being from heaven and you need to worship me and you need to do the things that I tell you to, okay? If anyone or anything is telling you this, this is not true, okay? It is a lie. It is not true. Do not listen. They're full of shit. What's happening is either this is a real person or it's not a real person, okay? And if it is a real person, they are trying to get you to join their cult. They are recruiting you into a cult. That's what's happening there. Either that or they are schizophrenic and they are having a delusion where they think that they are they're like Jesus or whatever, and you need to say no and leave the situation, okay? And if it's not a real person, then you are either hallucinating and you need to see a psychologist, or that is a demon. So you need to not listen, okay? The rule of thumb is that if anybody is telling you to do shit because... if anyone is telling you that you need to do stuff that they tell you to do because they are like from heaven or they're like a religious thing, that is never true. Literally never. It is never true. And I see this all the time with like people with like religious psychosis where they're like, no, because like it's God talking to me, and you know, like there was some fucking case where a woman had like postpartum psychosis and killed her child because God was telling her to do shit. And I see these people justify this all the time with the fucking, like, Abraham and Isaac story, where he took his kid up to the fucking mountain because God said, you need to kill your son, and he was like, okay. The point of the Abraham and Isaac story, right? Someone's calling me. That was a phone call that I could not, not... The fuck is this? Okay. My thing has just changed for some reason. Anyway, so back with this. Okay, yep, that was... I already babbled about this. What the fuck am I... Okay, anyway. There's an angel to tell Susanna that in 3 days she was face the lady. Susanna, do not do this. This is not a good idea. There is no planet on which this is going to go well. Oh, I fucking hate these guys. The woman who intervened 3. Why would you do this? Okay, rose petals. That's already... that's literally the Mother Mary. Rosa is... she's just straight up... she's just fully copied the Virgin Mary's whole shtick. That is nuts. That is mental. Someone copyright claim it. Oh, fuck, okay. Rosa is a new being that we should... Oh, fuck, I can't read that. Okay, hang on. Has someone... Because if I full screen it, it fucking stops recording for some reason. So I'm just fucked. Rosa is a new being that we should worship and adore. She set foot on earth to save us from our wrongdoings. Dolores, her seal, is a proud woman worth of being called a saint. Dolores has spread the word about the new mother, and people have grown to love and accept Mother Rosa as their own god. This this is a cult. Number one, this is a cult. This is a cult, guys. Number two, that is a demon that you are worshipping. That don't do. Oh yeah, fuck. That was what I was saying. The point of the story of Isaac and Abraham, because I see people use it to justify this all the time. They're like, well, if God told me to kill my child, I would do that. And it's like, yeah, you've missed the point. Because the point of the story of Abraham and Isaac is not. Because what happened is God told Abraham, hey, bring your son up here and kill him as a sacrifice to me. And Abraham was like, oh, okay. And then he got up there and God was like, don't do that. Because God was trolling. The point of the story is that Abraham was wrong for doing that, because God would never ask anyone to kill another person, because that's like that defeats the whole purpose. That's not the point. The point of the story is if something is claiming to be God and telling you to kill someone or hurt someone in any way, it's not God and you should not do that. That's the point of that story. I don't know why there's so many people who are like, oh yeah, well, this says that you should do that, so I would. No, you missed the point. That's not that's not the message you're supposed to get out of it. Anyway, fuck. It's like that drives me mental when I see that shit, because it's like that's not what. No. Anyway, this is literally, they're worshipping a demon. They are straight, if not just a generic demon, this straight up Satan. Like this, come on. I don't like this. This looks like a face in the back here to me, and I don't really like that, to be honest. I don't like that part either. If we're gonna be real, really liking me on this. This is concerning. Hello, my name is Dollars. I see that you're a visitor. Oh Lord, come with me. I'll show you around. I don't know if I want to be shown around. Can I leave? I've just remembered I've got an appointment that I have to go to. Did she just disappear? Let's start here. Oh God. I'm so excited to see how this goes. This spot in the field is where the angel usually appears. I love how she's like narrowed down the exact area. When the angel appears, it is usually to tell me that the lady also will appear. So who the fuck is that angel then? Okay, because it's not Gabriel. Maybe it's some other fuck asshole down there. Great, let's go. Let's us go to the sacred tree. I don't know if I want to. I don't like your sacred tree. I've just realised what it fucking looks like. It looks like that fucking like prehistoric tree that everyone was like, if you see this, you're in a fucking like time thing. Anyway, you are now at a sacred place. Kiss the grass with no hesitation. I'm not doing that. That's where ants have sex. I'm not kissing the grass. Fuck off. I don't know what's been there. I don't know what's touched the grass. I'm not. No. But also would fucking smite me. Wonderful. Let us move on. I don't think I enjoy this. This is the tree. Holy shit, no way, it's a tree. This is where the lady started to appear. Lord. She sometimes appears in front of the tree. You mean like when Mary was hanging herself? But she sometimes appears on top of the tree. Okay. Well, so it's just like a throne. When she's on top, she always appears holding a sword. Okay. I know there are archangels that hold swords, so that's interesting. Remember, it also told me that she is a god. And you just believe this. Be grateful for your standing where she stood. Now I want you to meet my disciples. These people are so fucked. They're so doomed. They're busted. They are my disciples. Nice hairline. Fucking cobber back there. Rosa picked them. That does not make this better. That to be honest, that makes me feel worse about this. Actually. Madeline Garcia. Sick. Samuel Reyes. Okay. Reyes? I can't remember how you pronounce that one. I don't like how the music just stopped. Susana Martinez. So she was a disciple. Okay, no, wait. Did Rosa, like, possess her or, like, some shit like that after she tried to say no? Like, what? I'm a little... I don't think I like this. The third day. See, because that, on the third day, right? If I remember right, when Jesus was crucified, because on Good Friday is when Jesus was put up and crucified, and then it's like on the third day, on Sunday, Easter Sunday, he rose from the dead and went back to heaven. And they opened his tomb, and he was not there. So this... That is what this reminds me of. And I don't think I like that. I don't think I enjoy the implications happening here. Susanna. Yes. Dolores and her disciples are waiting for you. Oh. I'm about to go now. This is not... The angel apparition. I don't trust that it's an actual angel. The community gathered to witness an angel apparition. Dolores told us that it is for Susanna. The lady told Susanna that today is the day that she will face the lady. Awesome. What's it say? There's no caption, okay. The angel was only visible to Dolores and her disciples, but we saw a white light glowing above... Hang on. But we saw a white light glowing above Susanna. I don't think I'll enjoy this. Dolores with her disciples. Who the fuck is floating in the air? Yeah? I was interrupted. Anyway. Why is she fucking floating, but I don't like that. People aren't supposed to be doing that. People don't do that, normally. I can't think of a single person I've ever seen do that. I don't enjoy... Susanna stood in the middle. Okay. Oh, is that... fuck, she's wearing a dress. She's not floating. I'm a fucking idiot. And she knelt down. She started screaming. I thought she was floating. She's just wearing a blue dress. I'm a twat. At this part, we saw Susanna's head vanish. Where did it go? I don't like this. Where'd the head go? Where is it? I hate this. Susanna's head is gone. What are we doing? Fuck. What did you... God. Her family must not know. This will cause a stir in our community. The people, they have their faith in the lady. But isn't this caused by the lady? That's a good question. Samuel, we must not question her plans. She who set foot here is a heavenly being. This is for our own good. Just trust me. What? Hello? What? What should we tell the authorities? They're waiting for an answer. I don't know. Are you mental? The community's faith is important. If the family found out that Susanna died, they will accuse the apparition as unholy. This is not a tragic accident. The lady gave Susanna the gift of eternal life. We must not... She took her head! gift of eternal life, my fucking ass. She literally beheaded her. The authorities are asking and they want information. Let them in, I'll talk to them. And say fucking what? Oh, I can't even full screen this because it's gonna fucking... The incident report at the near end details the events of Susanna's head vanishingly. Interesting. Oh, okay. So she... Alright. Cool. Okay. So this is just detail. Okay, so this is just talking about how fucking she got beheaded. You know, which is that awesome. This is that. Oof. Okay. Well, I didn't know I was going to zoom in. All right. Okay. This word has thrown me off. By one of the primary witnesses, Dolores, the woman whose name is Verita Sanchez. Okay, so they've lied. That's not her fucking name. One of her followers. Verita was asked to go to a field due to a religious event called Angel Apparition. So she's just lying. That's okay. That's gonna end well. The woman was talking to the angel, and when she knelt down, she started screaming. Then Dolores and the disciples saw the head vanish. The forensics team arrived at the... I can't tell what that word is. Whoops. But found no rational explanation regarding the incident. There are no... Okay, so whatever. That's just saying there are no, like, identifying shit. But I can't just tell what specific word that is. Okay, well okay, so she's just lied about Susanna's death, which is great. That's, fantastic. A gift from Lady Rosa. I don't think I want a gift from Lady Rosa, to be honest. Okay. Oh, this is, okay. I don't like this. Sick. Alright, so presumably that is Susanna's head. Which is great. I don't like... What the fuck is that? Dolores, please trust me, she is deceiving you. She is not from heaven. She sent me to help. Yeah, it looks like it. I really don't like that. I really do not like that face. That made me so uncomfortable. Okay, so this... Hang on. Thy tongue prayed to Christ. Words of blasphemy against Rosa sent by him. Face what result... Okay. Thy tongue prayed to Christ. Words of blasphemy against Rosa. She's like Satan. That's not... Okay. I do not recall any of this. Apparently, clearly I've watched it, but I do not recall fucking watching it. Everybody is silent. Everyone doesn't remember anything that happened. Dolores, what are you doing? That's a fantastic question. I'm also wondering that. I would love to know what the fuck she's doing, because, like, she's speed running, going to hell, which is nuts. I thought I was doing that, but she's fucking leagues ahead of me. Christ. Susanna is dead. What will happen to us now? I believe Susanna. It's just like in the fucking story from the Bible. Thank goodness for this. Oh, this is titled... Okay, so this is from Samuel's point of view then. What the fuck? Why is he living in a dog house? That is a kennel. That's a dog kennel. She is not from heaven. She came from hell. Wow, really? Oh. I should be kind to these people. They're being manipulated. It's not their fault. I was caught reciting my prayers. It was her Christ, my Lord and Saviour. It was for Christ, my Lord and Saviour. Dear God, help me. I do not know what I've put myself into. Buddy, you have fucked up really bad. This is not a good situation. I don't... Oh, I was gonna say I'll pray for this guy, but he's already praying, so I don't know if mine will be any help. But my God, he like knows the recent events are not. Fuck! What have I just What did I just click? Okay. Notice the recent events are not to be concerned about. Nothing happened and will not speak about it. Okay. This is the Lord's will. I don't. This is the lady's will. Okay, that makes more sense then, because I don't think the Lord God would fucking be telling people just not talk about this. I think God would actually be quite upset with this. Milagros. I don't know what that word means. The heavens rejoices, it welcomes its martyr. Who, though? The coming of the new mother. She's literally, like, stealing Mary's whole shtick. That's crazy. She's not even creative enough to think of something of her own. That's nuts. Well, that is what demons do in the Bible. They fucking do shit like that. But, you know. 3, 2... Oh, fuck, it's a countdown. Oh, God, okay. I'm a little scared. Am I going to get jump scared? If I actually get jump scared, I'm going to be so mad. Oh my God, it's heaven.
In the small town of miracles from heaven occur, surrounding a woman named Dolores. Dolores de Santa Cruz is a woman who experienced a heavenly visitation from an angel and a lady. Dolores claims that all the miracles are from the Lady Rosa. The heavenly being claims to be God, and that through Rosa, humanity can obtain salvation. From one of the apparitions, Rosa's message is about her love for humanity. My children, I love you all so much. One cannot describe the burning flame I have within my heart. Pray to me always. Worship me deeply. Through me, the damned shall be enlightened. I have prepared salvation for you all, so that you could enjoy the everlasting life with me in heaven. Reject any word that opposes my divinity, for I have proved myself through miracles and through Dolores.
What miracles?
In one of Dolores' visions, Dolores claims that the lady shall appear greatly in the sky before the end times to save the damned. A cloud shall burn to reveal an eye. The eye sees and foresees everything, human and inhuman. Upon its revelation, a woman shall rise from the sea, gigantic and bright. She is Rosa. She steals the moon from the Lady of the Apocalypse. From there the Holy Mother shall obtain the eye from the sky, for her plan to be complete, and the earthly beings, human and animal, shall worship the goddess whose name is Rosa, who comes to save humanity. This vision is said to be Rosa's plan for salvation, a great miracle for everyone to witness. The miraculous events of apparitions and visitations by these holy beings has resulted to miracles and mysticisms performed by its primary seer, Dolores. This is Milagros, the gifts from heaven.
I don't know if I would call those gifts.
After 2 apparitions, Rosa told Dolores to dig at the feet of the apparition site. From there, she will find a rock where people shall worship it. Dolores did dig and found a slab of rock with a face of a woman imprinted on it. Dolores believes that this is the face of Rosa, for it bears a striking resemblance to the face of the apparition.
What the fuck is that? Okay, you found that that looks like a corpse. What the fuck? God. Jesus Christ.
Dolores and her disciples noticed a lingering smell that would range from
A lingering smell?
rust and rotting flesh.
Rotting?
they tried to find the source of this odor and found that the rock had been crying blood. The blood was
Just the
tested
fucking...
and found to be of human blood that belonged to a female.
In places like the
That
Gaza
is
Strip, where
literally
actually
what
so
happened
many
with the
children
fucking
suffering
Virgin Mary
from
statue. That,
extreme
okay,
hunger.
that is intentional. I'm 100%.
Dolores was convinced of the divine nature of this occurrence. And when the rock cried so much, she told the disciples to collect the blood and put it inside a jar for them to drink, for it is divine.
Okay,
The
oh,
blood was determined to be from a body in the chapel that was venerated by the faithful. A body of a martyr named Verita Sanchez
oh,
is
fuck
found
off.
beside the altar. Verita offered her life to the Mother Rosa and gave her head as a gift. Due to
No,
this
oh,
sacred act,
oh,
she was venerated as a saint, the first martyr of Rosa. What
I
set
can't
this
look at that
insanity
fucking, oh
is
my
how the
god.
blood managed to stream from the eyes of the image imprinted on the
Nah,
rock.
fuck, you can, nah, oh, fuck. It's the it's the fucked up faces like that fucking, like, it gets to me. I can't, it's the faces, I can't do it. I can't deal with faces. Not when they're, like, not when they've, like, not when it looks like that. Not when it's like,
Some days later,
Oh.
after another apparition, Dolores began crying intensely. Rosa has given her stigmata. Unlike the typical stigmata that is observed within the Catholic Church, Dolores' stigmata reflects the lady's wound. 2 holes in the palms of her hands.
that, okay,
with
that's
wounds
Jesus.
on each finger. And a
No,
deep
okay, not
wound in
the finger.
chest. Rosa told Dolores that she must suffer, so that the souls will be saved.
What?
Her wounds lasted for 3 days, and the whole place reeked of roses and rotten smell. Some of the miracles are yet to be observed and investigated through a scientific process. But some of these are too impossible to be naturally occurring, and for the people, faith is their only explanation. These are the gifts from heaven.
Nah, that's not a gift from heaven. Fuck off. Oh god, okay, that I don't even want to. I don't really want to see what's in there. I don't really want. Oh. You found Dolores' notebook. Oh god. Where the fuck did my mouse go? I need help from the church. Really? To Reverend Father Michael. I've come to write a letter informing you about the events here, and I am asking for your help to analyze the apparitions of a Lady Rosa. But in secret, we must. Please tell me anything you need in order to fully assess the true nature of the events. Sincerely, your good friend Samuel. Oh shit. Madeline, Dolores found out I involved the church with what's going on here. She told me that the Rosa will do something bad to you and the people. I have agreed to sacrifice myself to be a martyr and for you and the people's safety. Please be safe. Hello? Oh my god. They are worshipping a demon. The martyrdom of Samuel Reyes. Okay. Fuck me. The community gathered to... Okay, fuck. Excuse me. I had to yawn. Now... Okay, now I can read. The community gathered to witness the martyrdom of Samuel Reyes. Dolores told us that this saintly act is to be celebrated joyfully. Everyone is happy. Heaven gained another saint. He's going to go to hell. Oh, fuck. Let us witness the saintly act of martyrdom of Samuel. That's also not what martyrdom is. You don't, like, volunteer to get murdered. Permission to execute is great. Fuck. I proclaim my love for Rosa. What the fuck? That's not how that's not even how martyrdom works. The community celebrates and cheers. Heaven has gained a new saint. Hail Rosa, hail Rosa, hail. That's not how. Fucking hell. That's also not how saints work. Like, my God. Oh fuck, nah. Okay. I don't like that. That's really well made. I hate that. Madeline, please save the people. What the fuck? Okay.
Never tasted
So
good. Bring a little cheer.
the first issue there, right? There's crumbs on my bed. The first issue, that's not how martyrdom works. Number one, martyrdom, especially when in reference to Christians and like people of like Catholic saints and that, martyrdom is when you are murdered for your beliefs. You like when you are murdered in an act of like violence because you are religious. Like the martyrs, the saints in Christianity who were murdered. Most of them were murdered during the era where the Romans were persecuting Christians. Right? They were murdered for being Christian. They did not go up to an executioner and say, "Hey, can you kill me?" That's not being a martyr. That is committing suicide. Also, being a martyr does not make you a saint by default, at least not in Catholicism. The way it was explained to me when I was a kid is that to become a saint, you have to perform 2 miracles in life and 1 in death. I'm pretty sure it was 2 in life, 1 in death. It was maybe 2 or 3 in life and 1 in death, but it was at least 2 in life, 1 in death. You have to perform miracles to be considered a saint, and you have to be of a Christian denomination to be considered a saint. If you go up to an executioner and you say, "Hey, can you behead me?" That is not being a saint, and that is not martyrdom. That is killing yourself. Not the same thing. Anyway. La primera señora de Eden. Okay, so this is like the first woman of Eden. So presumably this is Eve. Oh shit, no. I was first before her. I disobeyed. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew that Rosa was gonna be Lilith. I fucking called it. I told you. I knew it. Then he banished me. I fucking knew it. I'm a genius. He sent me to hell. I took one of his angels. My time has come. So Rosa is like Lilith, which I fucking said. I knew it. I called it. Father, I don't understand what you're trying to imply. She is real. Okay, we've got a cipher in here at some point. Sick. Funny. If I don't believe, then I'm lying to myself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
She is real. I can see her. I feel her. Actually, did I read that right? Oh, I see her. I feel her. Okay, hang on. Alright. I don't worry, I got this. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The numbers, wasn't it? Yep. Oh shit, hang on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sick, alright. So then, and then the letters A, C, E, I, N, R, T. Okay. Hang on. I've mistyped. E, I, N, R, T. Okay. She is inside of me. She wants my flesh. My soul. Okay. Alright, so 4N 2 1 R 5 A 7 3. That is a 1. Yeah, okay, that's a 1. So, alright. What does 4 correspond with? 4, so I N C A R N A T E. So that says incarnate. Interesting. She'll do everything to make it happen. Okay. Property of the Archdiocese of Nueva Santos. Oh fuck, okay, we've got cases now. The Rosa apparitions. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm sorry. The following tape was voiced and created by Reverend Father Michael Angelus. Okay, see that so hang on. Angelus. So okay, if I recall correctly, Angelus in Spanish is like angels. And the thing with that is that Michael is the name of another archangel, like how Gabriel is an archangel. Depending on the specific denomination you follow, there are multiple archangels like that. So like in Christianity, they're all fucking Christian. In Catholicism, there's Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. But sometimes in other denominations, I'm not going to remember all of their names. I know that in other denominations, there's there's Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael, but there's also Uriel, Cialtiel, Jegudiel, Barachiel, and Jeremiel, and probably others. I probably didn't pronounce any of those right. I've never heard anyone say those names out loud before, because they're fucking not spoken about very much because I grew up Catholic. I'm pretty sure in Orthodoxy there's 7 archangels. There's more than 3, but Michael is the name of an archangel, and his surname being Angelus. Okay, interesting.
I'm Reverend Father Michael. The following tape serves as a record for the Archdiocese of Nueva Santos. This shall also serve as a proposal for the Archdiocese Bishop, where I shall request for a proper investigation to be conducted regarding this Rosa that a multitude, maybe hundreds of people, have started to put their faith in. So far, I have been observing Rosa's testimonies about her experiences and the lady's apparitions. I will show excerpts from her writings to know the important parts of the events. The angel appeared to me and told me that I am to be part of a wonderful plan. He gave me instructions to go visit a tree, for a lady is to appear to me there. introduce itself, but its words affirms me of the heavenly nature of this event. Do not trust anyone who won't introduce itself to you. It is important to know its name, to have an initial thought of where it came from. The apparitions always last 3 minutes. Several details always mention of the number 3. This shows of the entity mocking the Holy Trinity. Now, the case is not really about a Marian apparition. Rosa claims to be not of the Virgin Mary, but another being that prepares salvation for humanity. But due to its similarities with a Marian apparition, we will treat it that way.
See, I've got nothing to say because he's just being, he's right. This guy's speaking facts. He's all of the shit he's saying is correct.
The lady wore a blue mantle and a white dress. She had blood on her chest. Her feet were not visible, engulfed by the white dress she wears. The lady told me that the moon of the Lady of the Apocalypse is rightfully hers. 2 things to note here. 1, the lady's feet were not visible. A notable sign of a demonic apparition.
Is it? Okay, I don't...
Heavenly apparitions are seen with their feet visible, a sign of their humility. But one that is not heavenly does not show themselves barefoot. 2. The Lady Rosa claims the moon of the Lady of the Apocalypse is theirs. Such a statement reveals the disrespect to the Holy Mother.
Photographs. Oh fuck, this, I'm gonna hate these. Dolores with her apostles. Sick. Stigmata number 1. Fantastic. Stigmata number 2. It's a blood on the chest, that's brilliant. Rosa apparition. Visible angel apparition. Rosa iconography. Okay, cool. That's literally, it's very similar to the Virgin Mary. Successful cleanses. What the fuck does that mean? Uh-oh. What the fuck is that? Bodies of successful cleansers. Fuck off. I hope the Archdiocese accepts on this false god. Yeah, me too. Oh, fuck. Is that it? Fuck off. God, okay. For real? Is that... Damn. Is that... Okay, well, that was good. I've been doing this for like 2 hours. I will have my thoughts. I will state my thoughts about this anyway later. Anyway, this is the 18 years old and you've... Okay, because these are pretty good. So this is the dude who is the person who has made this. So watch it on this person's channel. Subscribe. These go hard. Okay. If there is ever an update on this series, I will post it, and because I like this. Anyway, thank you. No one's. I doubt anyone has sat through this whole thing, but thank you. If you have, points to you. Yeah, I'm so hungry. I need to have lunch.